So, I have become an agent of the Daedric Prince Nocturnal. The Daedric Princes, while generally shunned and feared as demons in most of the world, are actually openly revered and worshipped in my homeland. So while it is not as much of a stretch for me as it would be for some, I still don't feel completely comfortable with it. Nocturnal can be thought of as the deity of the night, of darkness, and of shadow. For generations, thieves across the continent would pray to gain her blessing in an attempt to remain unseen on various heists. To the pragmatic observer, this could be seen as little more than a placebo, or a guided meditation with some small effect on one's stealth abilities. As it turns out, Nocturnal's influence on devout thieves may have been more direct all along, and Mercer's betrayal has now somehow broken that line of support. However, with the Nightingale Trinity now restored, Nocturnal's influence can again be distributed to the thieves of the guild through us, if only in some limited fashion. My discomfort, however, comes from the fact that the Whispers led me to this, and to the leadership of the guild. Everything the Whispers have told me to do has all led to the culmination of power, and power is never something I've sought, nor have ever had a taste for. I'd be happy to simply be left to conduct my experiments for all of eternity. No, this power I'm gathering is not for me. It is for whatever entity is behind the Whispers, and I still have no clue what their intentions could be. Alas, I have stewed over this long enough. Now is not the time for reflection. It is the time for action. While I've literally picked the bones from my test subjects, I've never really had a bone to pick with anyone. And while I've certainly found my subjects' extreme reactions to my poisons fascinating, I wouldn't say I've derived any kind of pleasure directly from their agony. However, this time is different. It feels personal. I really must thank you, Mercer. You've truly inspired me. I shall cook up something very special for you. A real feast for the senses.
Watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Karliah, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Karliah, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your earthly companion. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
I'm sorry, lass. I can't. What's happening?
An invisibility potion. A nice trick, Mercer. But I am an apex predator, and I do not need to see you in order to kill you. Ah, we've been here before, Mercer. But it appears as if the shoe is on the other foot. Don't worry, I suspect this time will be more fun for both of us. Did you know, before this whole thieving business, that I was a chef? I was pretty good, too. High-ranking counselors would travel from all over Morrowind to taste of my creations. And tonight, I've created a special 4-course meal just for you. You should feel honored. The first course is the one you're sampling now. A paralytic not entirely unlike the one that affected me when you attempted to kill me the first time. As I have pride in my work, though, I decided to spice this one up a bit. I've managed to add a couple of reagents which quicken the metabolism, which in turn cause the nerve endings to fire more frequently and more powerfully. So rest assured, you'll be able to appreciate the next few courses to their fullest. A delicious little side effect is that of heightened paranoia. So when you do eventually die tonight, it will be with neither comfort nor honor. The next course is a spicy dish. And of course, only the rarest, highest quality ingredients will do for such esteemed clientele. Purified, concentrated fire salts straight from an unbound flame Atronach. And I must say, she was quite the feisty specimen, and should have quite the kick. I see that you're perspiring quite profusely. I must apologize if it was a bit too spicy. Let's try this. For the third course, how about a nice cool treat? It's the venom from the local frostbite spiders, but I've managed to sweeten it up a bit. I was able to concentrate 4 times the venom into 1 serving size. The trick is a rare compression effect from a fungus that... Oh, I don't want to bore you. Well, it looks like you've recovered nicely from that spicy dish, eh? Living in Skyrim, you are no stranger to the cold, I am sure. But this, I'd imagine, is a much more intense experience. And I believe we'll end the meal with a nice drink to calm the mind and slow the heart rate, preparing you for a nice long sleep. This is a powerful liqueur containing a flesh-eating fungus that will devour you from the inside out. I can't think of any more culinary puns for this one, so I think I'll just sit here and watch as the spark of life leaves your body. Well, that was satisfying.